If you please read those chapter, the chapter of, and if you have any question, so the chapter that we mentioned, um, from 22 to 27. So معرفة المتواتر والمشهور والحاد لا ايش استنى. You said in 108. Yeah. So in 108 also you find the hadith. It's things notes to be known. But next time, inshallah, I'll bring the hadith. So we will have from 1 to 7 the different language, not the different language, but what are, let's say, the differences in the dialects. We say what are the categories, like for example, al-idgham wal-idharu, that's one. And then we have, for example, al-jam'u wal-ifradu. For example, when you say ya ayyuha nasu, ya ayyuha al-insanu, is the same. O you mankind, O man, is the same. So this is the differences in the language of the Arabic, that the Quran, subhanallah, he embraced them all. So inshallah, I'm sure that it is in Al-Itqan, but I need some time to, inshallah, print it out, and maybe if I'll have it, I will send it to you, copy of it, inshallah. Subhanallah. I found it because I remember I had conversation with our sheikh about it, so I thought it was an email. So we were conversing about this usul, and we came to the conclusion that is exactly what Ibn al-Jazari he also mentioned. Let's do it next time, because alhamdulillah I found it, so I can send it to you. It's in Arabic. We can do it together, actually. Yes. Yeah, after them. After Al-Jazari. Yeah. So if there is Ibn Mujahid, and then came Al-Jazari, and then the Shatibi is the manduma of what is being written in there. Or wallahi, we need to get back. Maybe Shatibi actually before, because Ibn al-Jazari he added 3 instead of the 7. Shatibi first. طيب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه أما بعد. Just to resume from the end of page 55 from التحفة العراقية. قال فإن المحبة, the end of the page, مستلزمة للجهاد لأن المحب يحب ما يحب محبوبه ويبغض ما يبغض محبوبه ويوالي من يواليه ويعادي من يعاديه ويرضى لرضاه ويغضب لغضبه ويأمر بما يأمر به وينهى عما ينهى عنه فهو موافق له في ذلك. وهؤلاء هم الذين يرضى الرب لرضاهم ويغضب لغضبهم إذ هم إنما يرضون لرضاه ويغضبون لما يغضب له. سبحان. طيب. The meaning of this paragraph, the end of 55 and beginning of 56. When we talk about the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we need really to define a very, let's look at the common sense. Because the common sense, when we say if someone loves his love, it means that also he loves what the person he's loving he loves. Right? Because if someone, subhanallah, that you love, if someone else attack that person, what will be your reaction? Is to defend that person. If that person that you love, he loves, whatever thing, so you love what they love. Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala huna, he want to tell us that the jihad, Allah loves the jihad. If you truly love Allah, then you have to love the jihad. You will not give excuses on, for example, the jihad. Say, hold on, don't you love Allah? Say, yes, Allah loves the jihad. Then you should, if you truly love Allah, you have to love the jihad. If this action caused the wrath of Allah, the anger of Allah, it should also cause your anger. Because the Prophet ﷺ called the strongest rope of Iman, أن تحب ما أحب الله. الحب في الله والبغض في الله. What it mean الحب في الله? You love in the sake of Allah. If Allah loves the Salihin, you love the Salihin. If Allah dislike the transgressor and the tyrant, you dislike the transgressor and the tyrant. And that's actually the root of the morality. How can you guide or one's morality is based on his own faith. And his own faith, the morality, is really subject to the emotion. And the essence of the emotion is the love. So if you truly love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then one's emotion, the one who loves Allah, his emotion need to be also relative and connected with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves and what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dislikes. So when we say someone loves Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you love Allah by fulfilling what Allah also wants you to love. Not you love Allah for yourself. What it means to love Allah for yourself? To love Allah is just to make yourself feel good. So it becomes emotional love, not a true and truthful love. The emotional love, like some of the extreme Sufi, or some of those who love the divine, they love the divine to feel good. But they don't ask the divine, what you want us to do. See the difference? To love the generous is normal. To love the merciful is normal. So if someone put all his heart in the love of the most merciful, it's normal. But to not ask what the most merciful want you to love or want you to do, that's really a defect in this love. So when you say someone truthful, because in the love there's sidq, what is the sidq of this love? Someone, for example, I told you last time to remind me to start the class early. Huh? Yeah. More you help me with the time. That's, I mean, وتعاونوا على البر والتقوى. Just I finished the explanation of this sentence. So he's saying the love of Allah requires the love of the jihad. That is the sidq. For example, someone loves his child. His child fell into lake. That love, subhanallah, without even knowing he's going to jump to save his child. I mean, even it wasn't his child, you're going to love him based on the, sense of humanity. But if someone who loves is going to be like stronger. So that's why they say, people for those who love, they give their life. And there's things like in humanity, in history, that or around us, the things done like that. So he said, show me the evidence of the love to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is the evidence? So the evidence is how truthful your love is. So he's saying here, indeed, the one al-muhib, yuhibbu ma yuhibbu mahbuba. If you love Allah, then you love what Allah loves. And you dislike what Allah dislikes. And to be ally with those who are allies to Allah. And to be enemy for those who are enemy to Allah. And to وَيَرْضَى لِرِضَاهِ, and you be pleased what pleases Allah. And to be angry to what caused the anger of Allah. And to command and order what Allah ordered. And to prohibit and to forbid what Allah forbid. Therefore, he is fully and completely doing what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to do. And when you do such a thing, this is the evidence of the love. Because there's difference when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, pray. If you fulfill this command because you're just fulfilling a command as a slave. The question here, where the relation between you and Allah, that relation of love? Allah asks you to pray, so you jump to the prayer and to the sujood because you feel honored, because you want to be connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قال وهؤلاء هم الذين يرضى الرب عن يرضى لرضاهم. So those people, Allah, He's pleased with what pleases them. It becomes, subhanAllah, kind of material relation. If you really love what Allah loves and please you what Allah pleases, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it pleases Him what it pleases you, what it pleases you. كما قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لأبي بكر في طائفة فيهم صهيب وبلال. فيهم صهيب وبلال. Abu Sufyan, he came when the Muslims were camping before the Fath, when they are getting ready to enter Mecca. And Abu Sufyan was talking to them, and he didn't accept Islam, kind of with arrogance. So they told them, you've been spared. Allah spared you from our swords. You disbeliever, you this. So Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, you should not talk to one of the leader of Quraysh like this. So Abu Bakr, he want to keep things, He didn't accept Islam at that time. Look, the Prophet ﷺ, what he said to Abu Bakr. And this is about Suhaib wa Bilal. Suhaib wa Bilal, they were like, servants, slaves. قال لعلك أغضبتهم. Ya Abu Bakr, maybe what you have said make them to be angry. Upset them in a way. لئن كنت أغضبتهم لقد أغضبت ربك يا أبا بكر. If you make them upset, then you had make Allah to be angry. To Abu Bakr. فقال لهم أبو بكر قال يا إخوتي هل أغضبتكم? Did I make you angry? Did I upset you? قالوا لا. No. يغفر الله لك يا أبا بكر. May Allah forgive you, Abu Bakr. So this is subhanallah. Let's think about it. This hadith is very important. We're talking about Abu Bakr, and on the other side we're talking about Ta'ifa in it Suhaib al-Rumi wa Bilal ibn Rabah, etc. To see the profound relation between the servant and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to what point it will take, subhanallah. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه الغفور الرحيم. جزاكم الله.